only one I know can make a chow bell whisper. Now don't play it for dating. Put some muscle into it. Chow!
Welcome back, everyone. And yes, it's time to dig in and get started in this fast food in Thailand special. You may recognize this famous quote from Benjamin Franklin. It reads, "In this world, nothing is certain but death and taxes." So my way of thinking, since death is inevitable, then time is very important. Now keep this thought on the back burner. Now look at the word taxes. Is it really a certainty in life? I would argue no, as some people and companies don't even pay any income tax. America and Thailand are eating out of the same bowl on this issue, so let's get rid of the word taxes and replace it with another noun. Yes, Ben forgot to add one salient point. Another certainty about life is that we all need food in order to survive. Every one of us. And some eat more than others.
Let's see, I'm not too hungry this morning. I'll just have orange juice, bowl of cereal, stack of wheats, 3 eggs over. Make sure they ain't running out.
Right.
Bacon on the crisp side, white toast buttered, hashed brown potatoes, and coffee.
It makes little difference if you are a vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, plant-based, tofu nut, or a zero-waste meat eater. We all eat food. And eventually, we are all going to experience death. So commonsensically, that means we should not waste time. Which takes us to fast food. We all need to eat, and nobody wants to wait for hours for a meal, not even Gordon Ramsay.
Then, like everyone else, I start waiting. And waiting for my main course.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What are they doing in there? Lots of cutlery on the table, but no fucking food.
Most people simply want their food served within a reasonable time frame. Let's use this diner from the early 1940s in Oklahoma as an example. This was my grandfather's place, and I think his customers would have started to complain if they had to wait much more than 20 minutes or so for the daily special. So exactly what is fast food? The term fast food first appeared in this Webster dictionary in 1951, but commonsensically, the concept itself has ancient roots. A slow roast cooked over a fire was probably not a common scene centuries ago. I can't see Joe, the caveman, telling his buddy, "Take your time, Snyder. I'm not in any hurry." In ancient Rome, places called, however you say this, served hot, ready-to-eat meals to people who didn't have kitchens at home. Thailand has had fast food for centuries and still does.
Oh, อันนี้ก๋วยเตี๋ยวนะคะ
Noodle is very fast and also very delicious.
Fast food has been a necessity since mankind has been around. From ancient times up to today's world, somebody has always been selling cheap food to the masses to get their day started. Times haven't changed. For example, let's start on one of my favorite islands in Thailand. It was early morning, and while enjoying a cup of coffee, I saw the locals bringing in food supplies, which reminded me that it was time for breakfast. I went to the restaurant, and on the menu was American breakfast. Perfect, as it is one of my favorite meals. I ordered it, and about 15 minutes later, my meal arrived. Although my American breakfast had been served quickly, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be on the plate. I'm not a picky eater, but all I ate was the raw toast. Now, let's see what other fast food joints serve for breakfast. When I arrived in 1999, Bangkok only had 40 McDonald's. Nowadays, Ronald is everywhere in Thailand. I must admit that while the porridge is less than $1, I can't stomach it for breakfast. But for you people that grew up being fed this slop, you might enjoy the porridge. Moving on to Burger King. What exactly is a breakfast Whopper? Is it any different than a lunch or dinner Whopper? Regardless, I would prefer the omelet platter. Normally, I would not use A&W and breakfast in the same sentence. But here in the land of smiles, it only makes sense. After all, who doesn't want a fish and waffle salad with eggs first thing in the morning? And all this for less than $3. I wonder what the Colonel has on the breakfast table. Once again, porridge is not my go-to meal in the morning, nor is fried chicken. Now let's head to the people on the street and find out what their favorite fast food is.
My favorite fast food is French fry and pizza and fried chicken.
My favorite fast food is pepperoni pizza.
My name is Mod. I own my dessert restaurant. When I work a lot, no time to cooking something. Maybe sometimes omelette, sometimes George pizza order.
อาหารฟาสต์ฟู้ดไทยที่ฉันชอบคือก๋วยเตี๋ยวค่ะ She said that her favorite Thai fast food is noodle.
Is fast food bad for you? The short answer, it can be, especially when eaten every day or in Goliath portions. A few people criticize the fast food industry and believe that the food is not healthy. The truth is, they may have a point. Well, up to a point, that is. After all, not all fast food is the same. Remember what I asked you to keep on the back burner? That's right. We are right back to our limited time and the need to eat food problem. However, I believe that I have a solution to this age-old dilemma. My suggestion is to save time with the traditional and healthy pizza. Think of it this way. The tomato sauce is rich in lycopene, which is linked to heart health and reduced cancer risk. Then there's all of the vegetable toppings, plenty of vitamins, fiber, and other delicious nutrients. The pizza dough boosts fiber intake and helps support digestive health. And let's not forget the cheese. Plenty of calcium and protein for healthy bones and muscles. And let's not overlook the joy factor. Sharing pizza boosts social connections and emotional well-being. Now for a look at some restaurants here in the land of smiles.
You know I love that organic cooking. I always ask for more. And they call me Mr. Natural. On down to the health food store. I only eat good sea salt. White sugar don't touch my lips. And my friends is always begging me to take them on macrobiotic trips. Yes, they are. Oh, but night I take out my strong box that I keep under lock and key. And I take it off to my closet where nobody else can see. I open that door so slowly, take a peek up north and south. Then I pull out a Hostess Twinkie and I pop it in my mouth. Yeah, in the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me. Well, at lunchtime you can always find me at the Whole Earth Vitamin Bar, just sucking on my plain white yogurt from a hand-thrown pottery jar. And sipping little hand-pressed cider with a carrot stick for dessert. And wiping my face in a natural way on the sleeve of my peasant shirt.
A while back, I had a trip down memory lane when I saw one of our customers wearing this t-shirt. Why? Many, many years ago, I ate at this joint in Oklahoma.
It's lunchtime at Wayne's Drive-In on Sheridan in Lawton. And as usual, it's busy. If you grew up in Lawton, you know about Wayne's. After all, it's been here since 1951. Chuck not only owns the place, he works here too, because if you aren't working here at lunchtime, you're just in the way. What looks like chaos is really an efficient system that takes in orders and gets food out the door very quickly to the hungry masses.
I'm not saying fast food is the solution to everything. It's not. But in moments when time is short and life sucks, it can be exactly what's needed. Something simple, familiar, and enough to remind you you're okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.